Real value of Japanese vintage guitars. The key to understand value of vintage Japanese guitars is to acknowledge galloping price inflation throughout the late 1960s and 1970s, with its peak of 25% in 1974. During 1960s and most of 1970s, model numbers of Japanese guitars were strictly connected with their prices in Japanese yen. The same class guitar sold in 1970 for 100,000 yen, labeled as Model 10, would be sold for 150,000 yen in 1972, labeled as Model 15, 200,000 yen in 1974, labeled as Model 20, and 300,000 yen in 1978, labeled as Model 30. Therefore, you shouldn't be surprised that two Yamaha GC10 guitars made 10 years apart are two instruments of totally different class. The same rule applies to all guitar models made by all other Japanese makers. Japanese inflation slowed down in the 1980s. By the early 1980s and during following decades, model numbers were no longer strictly associated with their prices. Some Japanese guitar makers introduced model names instead of model numbers. For several economic reasons, since 1980s, Japanese-made guitars were becoming more and more expensive, while their exports slowing down. Today, 2025, Japanese highest-end classical guitar models are priced at $20,000 USD level. To sum up, a 1975 Ryoji Matsuoka No 25 guitar that was priced at $250 on launch would be valued at $800 to $1,000 in 2026 due to inflation, condition, and rarity of this guitar. My favorite Japanese classical guitar makers are Ryoji Matsuoka, Sakazo Nakade, Hiroshi and Mitsuru Tamura, Masaru Kohno, Masaru Matano, Masaki Sakurai, Masaki Suzuki, and Sakai Ishii.